A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Nothing but air for the impact. Whipping a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. They knew that throw was coming. These two fighters are perfectly synced. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Avoids getting cornered. Who's it gonna be? Oh, easy tech. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Opts for the throw. All right. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs him. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Takes a trip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Next hit will end the round. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This round may end via timeout. Will either fighter do anything before time's up? In there! Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Decides to buff up while they can. Did well to get the buff in there. Very solid corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Can't tech the throw. Player two is maintaining the corner. Ooh, hits them with a stopping block. Player one can't let their drive gauge. Uses the gauge for a super art. Burns all three for the final bout. I hope they've got a stretcher on standby. Ugh. Damn. What's the next move? Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Grabs and throws them away. What'll happen here? Click brushes that off and keeps going. Scrapping it out, up, experiencing burnout. Connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Closes it out. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Did well to get the buff in there. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Ooh, with a hit, whiff, or even charge in. Tricky territory here. Denies that throw attempt. These two fighters are perfectly synced. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Tons of drive and health to work with. Now they get pushed into the corner. Or down to the wire. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Hits him with his free throw. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Ultimate killer head wrap. Both fighters planning something? They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counteroffensive. They need to rely on their instincts here. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Okay, creating some space here. Luminous dive kick to throw him off. Going on the offensive? They both back off to refocus. Who will make the first move? Come on, it's either now or never. There you go. Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Blows him. What's next? Getting tipsy with the devil who brushes that off and keeps going. 100-hand slap. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Okay, creating some space here. Out of range. Relatively safe. Drink level 4 and now a full house to play with. Knockdown and player hits him with a stopping pop. Hits him with his free flow. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to drive rush to keep it going. Life lead is there. Uses the gauge for a super on it. Come on. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. Couldn't finish that till he goes it out. What a beast!
Jamie.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
versus Crack Arcade. Score.
I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine at the top. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings.
I'm ready for you. Things are looking up. China.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Get into the ring.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Adds on a bit extra to that to make intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player one creates a good oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. A super art? Super! Oh, must have saw something we didn't. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. What'll happen here? Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. They were expecting that drive impact. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They're going for the super art. Reaches out with an excellent block. This is gonna hurt. Oh my God, they just choked it up. A real test of nerves here. Pokes with a kick, closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
China.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Get into the ring.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Knockdown. KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Oh, the oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. From upstairs. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps in. Oicho. Too much. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. We're in for something special right here, right now.
Step into the ring. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deal some sick damage here in exchange for some meter. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Very solid corner switch. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Hundred hand slap. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Player two has the chance to win the round. It's a good spot to use the super. Good old in there. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
USA. Make it a scrap heap. Fight. Nice shot.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Step into the ring. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. This show...
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Step into the ring. Bring the heat. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The drive impact netted them a sweet punishment. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player one has the life lead. Oh, that's what you get when both sides go in on the throws. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Porter makes it hard to KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything? Hold your breath. Picture perfect punish counter. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player two will look to hit them with a stopping block. Experiencing burnout. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Burns all three for the final bout. I hope they've got a stretcher on standby. Scrapping it out up close. Impact squat. Jumps in. Life lead is there. This is gonna be bad news. Pops off the tank and scores the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? They trade hits. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Get your plates ready. Damage. Ooh, what a smart blow. What's next? Wow, reads the counterattack. 100 hands. Carries them all the way to the pumps the brakes on the impact. Both sides getting ready. A real test of nerves here. Dangerous range here. Drops him. Whoa, putting the cherry on top. Turns out the drive impact doesn't work. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They're dizzy. They couldn't take it. Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Shoots their shot. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Smart play with the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Player two chases them down. Down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. Burnout is triggered. Neither of them willing to back off. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Both sides are going to have to fight without drive. They need to rely on their instincts here. Just goes for it at this range. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player two with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player one will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? They were right to be on guard there. 100 hand slap. Both fighters planning something? Goes for the level 1 super. Player 2 were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Wrong critical. What's gonna happen? Gets the critical art. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Player 2, punish counter sets the flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. What? Who will come out on top and just hit them with a stopping bomb? Good old slaps. Doesn't miss a beat. Player one has the baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player one leads the super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Hold up, it's the final bout. Pack it up. This match might be over. Oh, here we go. Carries them all the way to the corner. Connects with the throw. Both avoiding the wall like the plague. Shoots their shot. There's a drive impact. Grabs them. Pancake time. Pops off the tank and scores the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Both of them were ready for a throw. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Sticks the combo. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Player 1 creates a good Oicho! Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Player 2 can't use any more drop, experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to hold up, sneaks in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sticks the jump in. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Player 1 needs to use the crush that off and keeps going. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck, but executing that, they were right to be on guard there. Oicho throws, untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Immediate jump in. The last round. It's now or never. Back into the corner. Huge chance after that wall splat. Player 2 with the rhythm pumps the brakes on the impact. Excellent damage on that. Connects with the throw. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Nailed it. Yo, rock super here. Player 1 is in a very good spot. What now? Somehow manages to turn down. Player 1 can't use any drive move. There's a burnout. They gotta dig down deep. They think it's time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. They are done. Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Nice shot.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Get into the ring!
Simple and clean. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the surprise rush in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Throws them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Great work finding the opening. Player 2 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Keeping them away. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Going in? Lays down a whirlwind. They backed it untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
getting started! Get into the ring!
Simple and clean.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Get into the ring! Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Opts for the throw.
Get off!
Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. KO! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight!
Good old slap! They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Takes a trip. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Barely blocks the jump in. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player one, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Player one will have to deal with this game. They're going for the super hard ultimate killer head grab. Player one can't use any drive. Denied. Keep cool and lock them out. You need guts to pull that off. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run belt. Brushes that off and keeps going. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Was that a good decision? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Projectile to try and change the situation. The super armor does its job. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The jump-in is denied. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Jumps up. What'll happen here? This stun might mean the end of this round. Player one needs to hold out until they're... Oh! Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Oicho ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round two. Fight!
Zones with the fireball. Who's going to start things off? Jumps? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Both fighters have a full hit them with a stop and pop. Goes with the safe stuff with that target strike. What'll happen here? They just won't stop switching sides. Ooh! The Oak digs in deep to get that drive in. Gets the combo. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Are we going to see a comeback here? Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Keeps him. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Got the flatlines on. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. How's this? This hits them with a stopping bomb. Good old slaps. The throw missed. Connects with medium kick. Knockdown and eats it. And whiffs. They're wide open. Player one is on the correct stem. This is the time to believe in you. Oh, nice. Choose their shot. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. That combo finishes it. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Nice shot.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Get into the ring. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Impact's a no-go. Sticks the jump in. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Takes a trip. Combo with the target combo. Knockdown. Lays down a whirlwind. Player one will look to apply pressure here. In there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start the offensive by charging forward. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Goes for the throw. Knockdown and anti-air drops him. Gotta be careful not to going on the offensive. Player one is dominating this match. They're going for the super hard ultimate killer head wrap. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Brazil.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Get into the ring. Showtime. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the surprise rush in. Still slugging it out here. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes a trip. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets him. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Decides to create some distance to start. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Good old slaps. Took him to the corner and a...
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Get into the ring. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Are they trying to slow down the pace of the projectile? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Charges in with authority. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Goes for the surprise rush in. The super armor does its job. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Gets it. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Switches sides via backspin. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Barely blocks, flushes that off, and keeps going. How will they manage? Burnout activates. A quick breather. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're backed up into the corner. Grabs and throws them, connects with the throw. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Oh, the Bulls over levels them. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Fires off a whirlwind. Oh, yeah. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Difficult situation for a throw. He takes the chance to hurt him.
Kiss the ground.
Projectile to try and change the KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Takes a trip. Holds out with the block. Good old slaps. Going in, Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 will brush that off and keeps going. Knockdown and... Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. And whip! They're wide open! And they create an opportunity. Drives, in fact, misses! Closes it out! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Brazil.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Get into the ring! Showtime! Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. No go for the throw. Throws him down. Steps in for the throw. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people going wild with Shout of Earth. Going on the offensive? Jumps up, throws him. What's next? That throw will do some good damage. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Good old slaps. Both fighters sets up with the jump in. Their life whip. They're wide open. Notice wall splat into the guard break. 100-hand slap. Tops off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Japan.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Get into the ring! Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Prepare.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. He almost had it, but he gets blocked. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Good anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Not shy with the grab. Takes a trip. Player one, KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
The super down to the wire. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Jumps up. Sees it coming and blocks. Going on the offensive? Their spacing is so on point right now, but charges forward. 100-hand slap. Gets the jump in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player two can't rush that off and keep going. Were they baiting them into that? Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. Life lead is there, but no! This will break them! No escaping that! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Ooh, those Swan Lake is on fire now! Look at the damage! A jump? Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Both sides, the drive impact doesn't work. A jump knocked him out of the air. That back row was huge. Player one is in a very good spot now. What's next? Nothing stops this train. Taps him on the toe. Get ready to be thrown to the sun. You need guts to pull that off. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Whips with that huge attack. Sticks the combo. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Player one is in a tight spot right now. Can't tech the throw. The super armor does its job. The grab misses down to the wire. And they break forward to pressure the opponent. The big play does it. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Hits them with a stopping bomb. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. A drive impact. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Goff charges forward. Superb reactions on display. Good judgment there. Jumps. Jumps up. Are they going to be able to brush that off and keeps going? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Bomb critical. What's going to happen? Life leaders. What a finish! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Japan.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the throw. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Well-timed command throw there. All right, what's coming up next? Can't tech the throw? Closes the gap for the grab. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. And it takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive Oito throw. You can't, the big play does it. Player one takes up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. From up above. Hadouken! 100-hand slap! The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Player one can't use any drive moves, uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff! Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. He delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Big opportunity now in this corner. Fireball into the corner. They're KO! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
USA. Carry the ball. Fight. United Kingdom.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Very solid corner switch. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Life lead opens up. Learn out his trick. KO! Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Fight.
From upstairs! Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Will that super be the turning point? 100-hand slap! Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Jumps in! Are they going to be able to come back and stack victory? Looking to impress with this super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Mexico.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Reads them. They break things off to take a quick breather. Taking stock. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to meet them in the air. Throws them. What's next? Takes a trip. Flies charges forward. Their spacing is so... The super doesn't hit. Rolls in. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Pops up. Who's going? Tomahawk Buster. Brushes that off and keeps going. Good old slaps. Play a super art. Freezing hot. Is this early super gonna change things? Burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. They've got a full stack of wins to play with. Very solid Tomahawk Buster. Just goes for it at this range. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Nice shot.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sticks the jump in. 100-hand slap. Good old slap. Jump. Goes for the jump in. Not much life left, but their draw uses perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
France.
And what better place?
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Step into the ring. Round 1. Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Step into the ring. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Gets the throat to side switch. The corner tussle takes a turn. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. That drive impact doesn't get through. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Not shy with the grab. Were they baiting them into that? Execute KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stop and bop. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? It's a good spot to use the super. The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive and ends the meter, hoping for a good return. And Mono grabs him! This move brings a whole new meaning to the last 10. It's the pas de deux. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Scrapping it up, shrugs that off. Got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Barely block overhead. No! This will break him! You need guts to pull that off! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Who will come out on top in this fight and eats it? Medium kick. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. The drive impact doesn't work. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Jumps in. Aiming for excellent block. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Their spacing is so on drops them hard. They just said, get that jump in out of here. No, this will break them. Amazing. Finds the target. Jumps. The drive impact doesn't work. The overhead denied. Connects with the throw. Dangerous, solid anti-air. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Oh, they're gonna be in the middle. Who's gonna take it? No hesitation or regret. Hit them with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. No one could have called that. Player 1 reaches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps. Charges forward. The super armor does its job. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Blocks the jump in. They block the overhead, and well-timed command throw there. Holds out with the block. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Sees the overhead coming and blocks. Will this super arc connect? Knockdown. Player 2 turned this right around with that super. Each hit is so a super arc. Ultimate killer headband. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? One hit'll win this round. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting. Hits them with a stop and bop. Holds out with the block. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Now, can they finish the job? Looking for a chance. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Now there's it. The hit throw connects. So, what's next? digs in deep to get that drive in. 100-hand slap. A quick breather. Jump. Anti-air in the clutch. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Going in. 100 hands. Now they can use drive. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 has a... Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Smashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That was the highest I've ever seen. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
France.
What a city! It's every bit as...
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Step into the ring!
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
You'll see everything that Sumo has up!
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. 100-hand slap. One shot is all both fighters need. No escaping that. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fakes, charges forward. Good old slap delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 will look to apply and hit them with a stopping bomb. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Overhead. Charges forward. Solid anti-air. Nothing stops this train. This could lead to some big damage. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gate. Yo, Ross, super here. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 2 finds the target. Here comes the corner pressure. Player 1 turns out. What's next? Hugs nothing but air. Player 1, big time whip. Goes up, that's exactly what they wanted.
It's all about!
Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
What do you think of my sumo?
Thanks for playing. Congratulations! practice. Versus